we will study the concept of stress and strain. So let us study first the concept of stress. Consider a bar of elastic material having length L and cross-sectional area A subjected to an axial tensile load P as shown in figure. Under the action of the tensile load P, the bar will deform and its length increases to del L. This deformation, that is increase in length, is resisted by the internal force R, which is uniformly distributed over any cross section XX. The process of deformation is continued till the internal resistance R is equal to an externally applied load P. If the internal force R is unable to resist this deformation fully, the deformation continues till the failure takes place. The internal resistive force to deformation per unit cross-sectional area is called as stress, intensity of stress or unit stress. It is denoted by sigma and given by sigma equals to R by A. In the equilibrium condition, the internal resistance R is equal to an external load P, that is R equals to P. Therefore, sigma equals to P by A, where sigma is the stress, P is the load acting on the body, A is the cross-sectional area of the body. Mathematically, stress may be defined as the force per unit area. Now let us see the SI unit. SI unit of stress equals to SI unit of force divided by SI unit of area, which equals to Newton N divided by M square, that is meter square. So Newton per meter square is called Pascal and is denoted by PA. Therefore, SI unit of stress is Pascal. 1 Pascal equals to 1 Newton per meter square. Other units of stress are kilopascal, it means kPa, megapascal, it means MPa, gigapascal, it means GPa, etc. 1 kilopascal equals to 10 to the power 3 Pascal or 10 to the power 3 Newton per meter square. 1 megapascal equals to 10 to the power 6 Pascal or 10 to the power 6 Newton per meter square or 10 to the power 6 Newton per 10 to the power 6 mm square or 1 Newton per mm square. And 1 gigapascal equals to 10 to the power 9 Pascal or 10 to the power 9 Newton per meter square or 10 to the power 9 Newton by 10 to the power 6 mm square or 10 to the power 3 Newton per mm square or 1 kilonewton per mm square. Here K stands for kilo, it means 10 to the power 3, M stands for mega, that is 10 to the power 6, and G stands for giga, that is 10 to the power 9. So that's all about the concept of stress. Now let us see the concept of strain, that is plane strain. When a load is applied to a body of elastic material, its shape is altered. This alternation in member is called strain. Strain is simply a measure of deformation produced in a member by the loads acting on it. It is defined as the ratio between the change in length and the original length. It is denoted by small e and given by strain equals to change in length divided by original length. So therefore small e equals to del L divided by L, where small e is the strain, del L is the change in length of the body and L is the original length of the body. Now let us see the unit. Strain being the ratio of two similar quantities, hence strain has no unit. So that's all about the concept of strain. Now let us see some important points regarding stress and strain. So point number 1, stress is induced in the material of the body while the load or force is applied on the body. Second point, the stress calculated by using the equation sigma equals to P by A is also called direct stress, longitudinal stress, axial stress or normal stress. Third point, the strain calculated by using the equation small e equals to del L by L is also called direct strain, longitudinal strain, axial strain, linear strain or primary strain. So these are some important points regarding stress and strain. So that's all about today's topic. Meet you in the next video with some new topic. Thanks for watching.